Hi, everyone. I'm David from the podcast team at I-Fal. Welcome back to our casual English chat. Here, we learn English in a fun, relaxed way, just like friends talking over coffee in Tel Aviv. Today, I have a few short news stories for you. I'll tell you a simple summary in English, and then I'll share a little warm commentary from my own Israeli perspective. Let's get started. Story number 1 is about the famous singer Shalom Hanoch. Last month, Hanoch and his longtime friend and bandmate Moshe Levy went to Australia for 2 big concerts. They had a great time, but when they tried to fly back to Israel, they found that all flights were canceled because of a sudden war. Now they are stuck in Australia, waiting for planes to start again. Moshe Levy told a reporter, "We will return as soon as we can, and we hope there will be no more rockets." So here is the key vocabulary: concerts, flights canceled, stuck abroad, return soon, hope for peace. In simple English, we can say, Shalom Hanoch and Moshe Levy gave 2 concerts in Australia. They planned to come home when the war began. The flights were canceled, and now they are waiting to return. That's it. And from my side, I think this is a mix of exciting and stressful. It must be amazing to play live in Australia. But then it is no fun to change your plane ticket or wait in a foreign hotel because of war. I remember one time I flew to London, and my flight was delayed by 24 hours. I had to sleep in the airport. It was tough, but I tried to stay calm and watch funny videos on my phone. If I were Hanoch, I would call my family on WhatsApp and tell them, "Don't worry, I'm okay." And maybe he could explore Sydney or Melbourne while he waits. At least the coffee and sandwiches in Australian airports are not bad. Story number 2 comes from a new book called Distant Lives by M.L. Stedman. You might know her from the bestseller Light Between Oceans. In this new novel, the first chapter begins in a very remote part of Western Australia. A big truck drives off the empty road, and it hits a farming family's home. This accident changes their lives in a big way, and the story follows what happens to them across many years. The family must face hard choices, and every decision echoes through time. In simpler English, a truck accident on a lonely road in Western Australia breaks the lives of one farm family. It is the first chapter of the new book, Distant Lives. The book shows how one event can affect people for many generations. I love stories like this because they show how small moments can change everything. It makes me think about my own family and the stories we tell each other. Sometimes we say, "Remember the time we missed the bus by 1 minute? Then we met a friend who changed our life." Even a short episode can grow into a big tale. And reading a good first chapter in English is also a great way to learn new words. If you like nature and family dramas, this book could be for you. Remember, every time you read a book in English, you build your vocabulary and your confidence. All right, story number 3 is about Israeli television. Last night, all 3 big channels showed new drama series at the same time. It was like a big competition, and the clear winner was Wrist, starring the comedian Adir Miller on Keshet 12. The ratings were a record high. Behind it were 2 other shows, Hama Abara on Reshet and Ba Hastora on Khan, but both of them lost many viewers compared to their last episodes. So Adir Miller's Wrist knocked out the competition. In simple English, 3 TV channels showed new drama series last night. Adir Miller's show Wrist on Channel 12 had the highest ratings. The other 2 series had a big drop in viewers. I think this is fun because if you live in Israel, you always talk about the new shows. It's like we all have our favorite series and we compare notes at the coffee shop or on WhatsApp groups. My friend Tal was so excited about Hama Abara, but now she might switch to wrist after seeing the ratings. And for our English learners, watching Israeli shows with English subtitles can help a lot. You see everyday words and slang spoken in real life. You can pause, rewind, and practice your pronunciation. Next time you watch wrist, try to read the subtitles out loud. It's a cool way to learn. Our fourth story is good news for workers at Israel Aerospace Industries. The company announced that it will share 1/10 of its profit from 2025 with its employees. Every worker will get a bonus of 6,555 shekels. On top of that, each person can get a personal bonus based on their performance, and that can be up to 20,000 shekels. In total, the company will give out about 223 million shekels in bonuses. That's 10% of its net profit. In easy English, Israel Aerospace Industries will give 10% of its profit to its workers. Each worker gets 6,555 shekels. They can also get an extra bonus up to 20,000 shekels. The total bonuses are 223 million shekels. I love hearing about good bonuses. I know many of you listeners work long hours, and sometimes you wonder if your work is valued. A bonus is a nice reward for hard work, and it helps you save or pay bills. Personally, if I got a 6,500 shekel bonus, I would feel very happy. I might go on a short trip with friends, or buy a new language book in English, and that extra performance bonus could be a big dream for anyone. To all the IAI employees, Mazal Tov. You deserve it. So those were our 4 stories for today. We heard about a singer stuck abroad, a dramatic first chapter of a new novel, a TV show that wins big ratings, and a company sharing its profits with employees. I hope these stories help you learn some new English words and phrases. Thank you for listening. I really enjoyed helping you learn some English today. Don't forget, at I-Fal, you can get fun lessons with real teachers, just 20 shekels per lesson. That's the best coffee price in town. Until next time, keep practicing your English and stay curious. See you soon on I-Fal.